This is the easiest hack in 2025 to clean your dog's teeth.
Best way to get rid of stinky dog breath?
How are we all glowing this morning? Well, you know what? Well, you actually are bushy-tailed this morning, most of you. I'll tell you. Right. We are going to try and put the energy of this place up this morning. We're going to pull some energy, okay? Now, the finest place in the world to be able to use energy is church. When you go to church, you don't go there to listen to the dogma. You go there because it is an incredible place where God is found. People, for that day, what they do is they ask for forgiveness for the things that they've done that they shouldn't have, which is in a fashion almost unnecessary, but necessary because they deem it to be. And what they do, and they don't know this, is they start to pull what's called life force energy from Mother Earth direct from God. It's called orgone energy. And if you're like me, and you can see auras, and you see the energy, you start to see a blanket appear that is a spiral. Now, you'll have to take in the beginning my word for this. And what you do is you pull the energy from the bottom of the feet and the left hand, and you pull it into your body. You gather it up here, that is a spiral, pull it into your body, and the best time to do it is when you're singing hymns. Mane Padme. This is an ancient methodology of pulling energy. Hormones, harmony. It creates a flow. Can anybody see energy emitting now from me? I'm changing. From the right hand is where the power can leave from. This is how you heal children. This is how you heal humans from a distance. It is a creation from God, and it is your right as the grandness that you are. It is a power. Humans. Getting the idea. Now, when we are trying to manifest, You're trying to create something. Let's call it a business. We want to create a business. The way to guarantee failure in business is to become organized. That will pretty much guarantee it. Do you know why I don't know what's happening tomorrow? Because I am a manifester of grandness. And I live in the moment. I don't care what happened yesterday. I don't care what's going to happen tomorrow because I know I'm going to make it grand. Okay? And when you create total organization, you think about tomorrow, and you do not live in today. And when you think of tomorrow, you are powerful. You have been given that right to create and be powerful. And as a result, you're so powerful, you can manifest. And when you put it out into the etheric and to the understanding of that which God allows you to be, then all of a sudden you think about it again and you bring it back and you water it down to the square root of. And every time you think about it, you've watered it down. And if God's going to give you what you ask for, and every time you think of it differently, how are you ever going to make this happen? It will never happen. So, the things that truly come about are the things that you think of once and forget. Once and forget. Pad and pencils. Write this down. I, from the power of the Lord God that has rewarded me, I demand a new car. That is the prayer. You do not ask, for God has given you the right to demand. I, from the Lord God of my soul, can be another prayer. Demand a farm. The prayer can be changed at will for what you feel most comfortable with. Dear God, give me the power. I, from the Lord God within, create, demand. Now, here's what you're going to do. You're going to spend the next 2 weeks thinking about the things you want. And you're going to create on little pieces of paper, about 4 or 5 inches square, all these marvelous prayers. I, from the Lord God of my being, demand whatever it is you want. Clothing, cars, gold, silver. Happiness. And you just keep going on and on and on with these little papers. And when you've managed 50 of them, and believe me, some of you will be hard-pressed to think of 50 of them, but you'll manage it. You're going to put them all in a basket. Right? And at the end of it, you're going to get yourself a little shovel, and you're going to go and find a garden somewhere or a little piece of land somewhere, and you're going to dig 50 little holes, all in a row. And you're going to face one end of those holes north and the other one south. This has some radionic connotations to it. This is how radionics works. Now, you're going to stand in front of every little hole, and you're going to repeat, first of all, the power. Home, or sing a hymn. Near, my God, to thee. Whew. I got a rush on that one. Thank you. Now, when you are sufficiently goosebumped and you feel good about yourself and you know there's some grandness happening, you start repeating your little prayers and you drop them in the hole and you cover them with the shovel. And you go over to the next little hole and do the same thing. Now, this is truly the junior method. This is the method for those that do not have the ability to manifest as a senior. So all of you in here need to understand how to get this started. This will work for every single one of you because you are powerful. And I don't care whether you believe it or not. It works. Now, by the time you get to number 50, your head should be a little spinny. You should be starting to sort of woozy around and think to yourself, this is the most preposterous thing I've ever done. Keep it up. Pull a little more energy. Home. Or your little song. Near, my God, to thee. Do your stuff. Cover the last hole. And then think about what you're going to do that day for the rest of the day and walk. Now, which ones come true? Which one happens and when? They happen this way: in 7 minutes, 7 hours, 7 days, 21 days. And then there's some weird things that happen. 12, 11, 17, and 21, 24. Those are the days these things happen on. And guess what? Which ones come true? Anybody venture a guess? Right. The ones you can't remember. That's why you do 50 of them. You see, you have created what's called this monkey mind, and all you ever do is think and try and prove things scientifically in your own mind. That's the way you were brought up. Well, I wasn't brought up that way. And there are folks around that know me, and all of them, without doubt, every one of them, have come to me and they've said to me, Wayne, you're the wildest, craziest manifester I have ever met. And in one evening, at one of these meetings, we did a elongated session to get to God's banquet table, and I brought back a gold coin that formed 10 feet off the ground as a white light thing. I wasn't even sure what it was until it fell in my hand. That is creating a miracle, bringing from God's banquet table that all things are. I taught a little girl in a wheelchair, and she brought back at a meeting a pearl the same way. Another woman got a rose. So what we all are here is we are the folks that are the junior group. Are there any serious manifestors in here? Now, when you are creating, and the creative thought juices, the form of things, are flowing in your life beautifully, and everything happens and nothing seems to be going wrong, and you're making money hand over fist, every time you turn around, it just comes up roses, and life is grand. Suddenly, one day you get up, and everything turns to, well, whatever. And for the next 7 years, nothing works. You lose your business, you lose your money, you lose your ability to seem to make a darn thing work. There's just a mess. That is when you have finally got your business down pat and you got it organized. And the only way to get out of that is to stop, relax, and give the whole business over to your people that you've hired. Because you see, they're confused. And so the business will be successful. The more successful the business becomes means the more turnover and help you've had because of the confusion. The absolute worst group in business is our federal government because they're so magnificently organized. That's the reason. The folks that make the grandest mistakes, especially in battle, are armed forces. And it's one confused group with another through organization. The ones that really do well are the ones that are semi-trained and organized and have focus. Focus is not organization. Don't confuse the two. Relax. Don't know what's happening tomorrow. Look after today. We can have an idea that, yes, there's certain things going to come down the pike and things are going to do it, but see if you can get somebody else to handle that so you don't have to think about it. And wonderful, grand things will happen. This is how you manifest. You send the stuff out, and it creates within itself and comes back to you as your reward for demanding. You have the right. Now, for those of you that want to be serious about this, and there are some of you, there is a discipline. And you need to know the discipline. Now, you don't need to know this discipline to manifest. This isn't what it's about. But for those people that want to evolve while they're manifesting, they want to be able to do things like this. There's a Christmas do coming up, and the kids have not been organized with their trumpets and violins since you started. The kids can't pull it together. They sound strangely weird. Not one thing is sounding like no L. It's all sounding like some kind of strange rock music that doesn't make any sense. So what you do is you get the kids to physically hum. And while they're humming, you pull the energy. And then you send the energy to them in little clouds. And you drop it on their heads. And like absolute magic, the thing comes out, Noel. It is the absolute strangest thing you'll ever witness. And it works best on unsuspecting adults and children. And you can sort of let the kids know. They accept things pretty easily. abuses.
Look, he says you can use it to get some
Abuse
pussy.
is going to a bar looking for female companionship and pulling energy, creating the cloud
Yeah, don't do that.
with a sexual motion in mind, and dropping it on a female at the jukebox. Don't be doing this.
Don't do that.
Number one, when you
That's
get
bad.
good at it, she'll stagger around for a moment and furiously look about to see who invisibly attacked her. And you'll be standing there in amazement that this worked, and she'll run over and stab you with her fist. Personal experience.
This is some Jedi shit.
You learn what abuse is real fast. Now, when you're playing with this power, you have the right to play with this power. And when you play with this power, abuse comes back tenfold.
See? Don't fuck around.
That is the reason why I do not use radionic machines.
This is crazy.
You do not understand what abuse is.
This shit's crazy. I'm
When
gonna turn
you
this mic off,
use
though.
radionics,
Crazy.
you are approximately 50% of the time abusing the power. For you see, what you're doing is you're sending signature to an individual who's in the box. And there are 3 others on this planet who are being affected. And you don't know that.
Yo, see?
And you
Hold
have
up,
not
hold up.
been given permission.
See, that's fucking crazy. He says there's 3 other people or 2. I don't fucking know what he said. Hold up. He's like trying to say that we're like cloned or something. There's like another version of us.
Playing with this power,
I think
you
that's
have
what
the
he
right to play with this power.
said. Fucking crazy.
And
though.
when you play with this power, abuse comes back tenfold. That is the reason why I do not use radionic machines.
Dude, I was into radions for a second.
You
but
do not understand what abuse is.
He says something weird right here.
When you use radionics, you are approximately 50% of the time abusing the power. For you see, what you're doing is you're sending signature to an individual who's in the box. And there are 3 others on this planet who are being affected.
See? What does that mean?
And you don't know that.
3 others.
And you have not been given permission, nor have you asked for it, to heal those 3 individuals.
What the fuck does that mean?
Now, some of you are becoming sophisticated, so you're out of the Model T Ford called radionics, and you have graduated into bioharmonics.
Ooh.
Welcome, the U.S. government.
I wish y'all would talk to me about this.
And the
chat.
abuses start to heap up. Now, a gentleman I know decided, you know, there was a grasshopper infestation
Dude,
in
this shit's
Kansas
so crazy.
about what, 10 years ago, 8 years ago, something like that.
Fucking bonkers.
He gave me a call and he said, Wayne, I need some help. I'm going to stop the grasshoppers from devouring farmers' crops. And I thought that was a pretty good idea. I said, well, that's fine. How are we going to do that? He said, well, I'm going to
This
get my
shit's fucking
bioharmonics
crazy.
unit running. And he said, I want you to get in a plane and fly over some farmers' crops that we've picked. And we will stake out every second row of corn with a stick and a reflector on the top of it, on each end of the corn row. I said, okay. And he said, now I need a series of pictures, photographs. And he said, you'll have to run over it 2 or 3 times and try and get the camera the same way. So put stringers out from each marker so that we can blow these pictures up and then see what rows we're going to protect. And he went to 2 farmers, and the first mistake that he made as he did not. And farmers are fairly religious. This group happened to be Pentecostal. I sort of asked, and I thought to myself, you know, this looks like trouble to me.
Yo, this is fascinating.
So I called this man and I
This
said,
dude is incredible.
you know that these folks are religious? And he said, oh, good. He said, they're forgiving. I said, oh, are you so sure? And he said, oh, it'll be fine, Wayne, it'll be fine. I said, well, okay. So we got the pictures, we did the thing, and I took him back to California from Nebraska. We blew the pictures up so that he could see every row of corn, and we took a razor blade and we cut out all the rows of corn that we did not want to protect. And then we cut the photographs up into little pieces with sterile gloves, put them into the bioharmonics machine, and we took dead grasshoppers, ground them up into a blender, let them rot in the sun for 3 days, and then took a few of those drops and put them into the bioharmonics machine on the pictures. Now this is death, the zero vector of death for grasshoppers. By the way, that's a wonderful way to protect your garden. That's called radionics. It is the only radionics that is not abusive. And you can spray your garden with the juice from those dead critters, and no bugs will ever come into your garden that whole year. It's a wonderful way to stop using pesticides. And you only need 1 cup of that juice for every 10 or 20 gallons of liquid. It's a real good way to stop using pesticides for your farm. So here we did this, and lo and behold, here come the grasshoppers. And the grasshoppers came into the place and they just ate every single row of corn right to the stalks that were not protected, and they never touched any of the rows of corn that were being broadcasted to. And the farmers were a little bit upset about that because this was a little too strange. And then John says to me, you know what else I'm going to do? He said, the farmers are going to be upset because we let them eat every second row. So I'm going to make all the corn grow twice as tall and put an extra 3 cobs on each stalk. And I said, I don't think that's a good idea, John. And he said, oh yes, he said, this will be just fine. So that's what he did. You see, that is the power of God that you can use. Well, when the farmers saw that, they called the FBI in and said, this warlock, or whatever he is, came in here and did this, and we're afraid to touch the corn. Abuses came back on this person severely. That is abuse. For you see, a side effect happened to all of that. For some reason, halfway around the world, vegetarian rats went on a rampage and ate a whole pile of human beings in a village. The first time in history that ever happened, and it happened the very time that the machine was turned on, and it carried on until the machine was turned off. The timing was perfect. This man, for these abuses, has been suffering horrible maladies of health ever since. So you see, it's important to understand what abuses are. Don't try and heal other people with this power unless you have their express permission. And remember always, if you use a radionics machine, there are 2 other people that are going to be affected by those healings.
Yo,
And they may not want those healings, and they have a right to be sick.
See, what is he talking about? 2 other people that's going to affect. That makes me think that we're cloned or something like that. I mean, this dude knows. He just doesn't say. He's just like, you know, don't heal, or those people might not want to be healed or whatever, but this dude's like changed my life. He's fucking cool. Shout out Wayne Rolland. He also cured cancer, so that's cool.
Everyone has a right to be ill.
License
Okay?
to ill, baby.
Now, power that is pulled is yours to use. And if the intent is godly and pure, the reward is factual. It happens. When you manifest and you dig your little holes as the beginner that you are, and you do your thing, you can ask for anything. I did a little group in a place called Mossy Rock, Washington. 6 people. They all wanted farms. They all got farms. Do you know why they got farms? None of them believed me. None of them believed what I told them when I took them outside and dug the hole. They all laughed. And I got them onto another subject. They talked about it, and they just put it out of their minds and went on about their business and just did nothing but talk about this crazy human being that took them out to dig a hole in his garden. And they put it out of their minds. Every one of them got property. It just happened. One woman needed to get rid of her property because she was not well. She just willed her place to one of them. The strangest stories came out of that. When I need property, which I needed property about a month ago, I put it out. We are now on a piece of property. We paid no money down. Didn't have to. I made a deal. Came out of nowhere. We're now financing and building 4 homes, a new lab, cat work. We've got a road built. Someone came out of the blue and gave me a truck that hauls 10 yards of gravel. It's probably worth $20,000. And I'm to pick that up as soon as I get home. I drive a new Lincoln. I've never bought a new Lincoln in my life. A little boy had leukemia. Without intent for anything, I healed that little boy of his leukemia. And the gift for that, the Father has been supplying me with a new Lincoln quite often. See how this happens? It's called manifesting. Okay? Now, you mean you can't raise the temperature on your own? I have raised the temperature up here. As a matter of fact, it's a little too high for me. When you create energy and you pull energy, you pull the energy through your feet and you visualize it coming up your body through your legs and into your chest. And you build it. Now, when you're in the beginning throes of this, you use harmony and you use tone. Home. Let's all try that. We'll raise it up a little bit, okay? Home.
Yo, there's someone here watching. That's cool. This was in 1996. This is like almost 20 years ago. Suppressed.
Comes from down here.
I need to pop this. Okay, bye.
Feel it?
Bye.
Do you feel it? How many feel it? That's the stuff. Do you get a little bit of goosebumps happening? All right. That's the orgone energy. That's the life force that you are. It's the power that God gives us. It's life and death. It is everything. When you are using orgone energy, and you pull this energy up into your body, you stand still. And for someone that you care for and want to help or love, you get the energy up as high as you can. You put your arms around the individual and get them to relax. And then you visually open the chakra of your heart chakra from shoulder to shoulder like the shutter of a camera. And you open it up and you pour, as though it was a bucket of water, the power into the individual it's standing in front of you. Now, have I done this to anybody here? Would you like to stand up and explain what it felt like?
That's cool.
Yes.
This dude's a Jedi. Straight up Jedi.
You almost fell down. When you get good at doing this, the person that stands in front of you, because you haven't learned to control it, will pass out, faint, dead away. Caused one divorce in my life. She thought I was an alien from outer space. That's all right. I'm enjoying this human form. Now, when you do this with the individual that you love, try doing this and running the energy down your hand into hers. At night when you're saying goodnight, she will have incredible dreams. They'll be in technicolor. And they'll be of love, and they'll include you. Try it. You'll love it. That's using the energy properly. It's using the energy for the grandness of that which the two of you are. It revives the beauty of a relationship. Now, if your mate is stuck into religious dogma, I'd suggest you forego that moment. Unless you've talked her into doing it herself. You see the abuse? You have to understand that it is an association that is accepted by two people. This is very powerful stuff. You'll enjoy doing this. I see some wonderful colors. Your colors are changing. They're just simply changing. Has the temperature changed? Nothing's happened. Temperature has changed. Anybody still cold? Strange, isn't it? Oh, the cameraman, or the lady that's on the camera is cold. Everybody, send her some heat. Right. Home. Right. Now, the discipline. I surround myself with the white light of the Christ consciousness. Nothing but good shall come to me. Nothing but good shall go from me. I ask all the powers that be to protect me. I ask all the powers that be to protect me. I give thanks 3 times. As we sit on crystalline rods over a great pit. You have to write this down. As we sit on crystalline rods over a great pit, great pit. Yes. They're quartz rods. You visualize them as quartz rods. Violet, cool, healing flame rises from the pit. Enters my body. And heals every cell in my body. It heals the soul of every cell in this body. Now, you're going to start what's called proclamations from the past. The explanation of this is that in the 8.5 million lifetimes that you've been here, trying to learn the story here, you, when you lived in a cave, walked outside and you ommed to the moon at night to protect you from the leopard. And when you had sufficiently done so, you went to sleep, and when the sun came up, you went to the great sun god Ra, and you ommed to the sun god to thank the sun god for the protection of the day. And as a result of doing this through millions of lifetimes, it became your truth. And so, what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 lines of this truth of yours from the past. And you write this down. Om. O-M-M. Mon-A. M-O-N dash A-Y. Pod-May. P-O-D-M-A-Y. Mon-A. M-O-N-A-Y. Om. Monne. Padme. Om. It's Padme. Om. Om. Monne. Padme. Om. Did we get it? Confusion anywhere? Om. Monne. Padme. Om. O-M. It goes, I knew there was confusion here. It's probably me doing it to you. Om. Oh, no, there's no mane at the end. Om, mane, padme, om is the proclamation. Now, when you're doing this, you from the past are going to start to create a hormone flow in the body. And you're going to get stoned. Literally. Okay? Because for some of you, this will be the first time you've ever struck your proclamations from the past into motion. Okay? Now, usually what you do, for those that you can, you sit with your legs crossed in a pyramid fashion, the lotus position. For those that are really serious, they get a pair of coat hangers, stick them straight out and go witching for water. And where the wires cross and smack you in the head is where the orgone energy spike is coming out of the ground. That's where you park your rump on a pillow. And you do these proclamations there and watch what happens then. It enhances it tenfold instantly. And for those that are truly serious and have a pyramid, you put the pyramid together and put the center of the pyramid right where the spike is coming out and park your rump there and go on a trip. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to repeat this 3 times. Om Mane Padme Om. Om Mane Padme Om. Om Mane Padme Om. Feel the rush? Did you feel it? These are proclamations. This is what you are. When you go to church and sing hymns, this is what you're doing. You're opening up the chakras and allowing the power of God to flow. It's just the way it is.
What does the proclamation mean?
The proclamation is thanks. Thanks for protecting me, God. That's what it means. And it's ancient. It's historic. It is you. Did you feel it? Right. Now, you start at the root chakra. Now, anybody here not know what the chakras are? Everybody knows. One person, you don't know what the chakras are? There are 144 chakras on your body. Magical number, right? And what you want to do is use only 7 of them. The rest of them are for other things, and that'll come into play later. The sexual organs are the first root chakra. Then comes the solar plexus. The root chakra, solar plexus, stomach. Okay, that's the sexual region. Now, the men will find out why later. First is the sexual region. Now, when you get good at this, you men, occasionally, when you really start to get into it, something here will light up on fire. Don't worry, it's not really on fire, it just feels like it. Bear with it a little bit and it'll go out. Okay, don't jump up and ruin everything, because right at that moment you really got something happening. You women will feel some strangeness there too. Now, you open the chakras as though it's the shutter of a camera, and they just open. You open it deliberately. Then you go to the solar plexus, then the stomach, then the heart, then the throat, then the forehead, and then the crown chakra. All right? And when you're doing this, a mini mantra is to om like this 3 times for each chakra. As you go up the scale, you come back down, and when you get to the heart chakra, you can stop and you say, I, from the Lord God of my being, I demand the peace that passes man's understanding to flow over my body. When you've done this 30 times, 50 times, 60 times, sitting on a granite rock or under your pyramid where that orgone energy spike comes up that you've chosen, all of a sudden, a hand reaches down and opens up the top of your head and pours in a pitcher of ice water. It runs down the surface of the skin inside, and it runs down. You have not killed yourself. No fear. This is the first step to major evolving. And as it runs down and you accept the grandness and the power of it, it starts to move the kundalini up, and God has given you the right to be afraid. For fear will shut this down for 5 to 7 years. You will never do this again for 5 to 7 years if you show fear. For it is your right to be afraid, and it is your right to shut this down. You do not need to evolve. But if you let it go, and the kundalini starts to move, the true power of God starts to shine through. And you can start to command things to happen, yes. I, from the Lord God of my being, demands the peace that passes man's understanding. By the way, this is a peace when it comes to you. It will be a number of times before it actually happens for you. But this is a peace that comes to you that is beyond description. When this peace happens, there are some warnings. Number 1, be very aware and wary of stray cats. For they see the energy and they love the power. And 50 of them will come running all at the same time, and they want to get to the top here. Now, how are they going to get there? Well, at first I thought it was wonderful, so I watched them come until they started climbing up me. I was full of holes for weeks. They use all their claws to get up there. So whatever you do, if you press yourself to this place, lay down quick and let them lay all over you. Now, the deer and the elk. I go into a field and I lay down and they come over and lay down and they lay their heads on my chest. This is the power of God. Yes.
Are cats the only animal that it attracts?
No. Dogs love it. They come and they hang all over you and get between your legs and press into you, and they just love it. This is the masters that they've known, the masters that help create them.
What about wild animals?
Yeah, I just said, I go and lay down in the field, and the elk and the deer come over, and they get down. They all don't do it. But I taught my little girl how to do this when she was 8. And she used to pull flocks of wild geese down into our place and feed them out of her hand. And then she found out that Dad really liked that because I had a silencer for the .22 and I'd have goose for dinner. Come on now, that is our right. You just have to ask permission. And it is our right. I raise 150 chickens a year for our freezer. I pick the chickens up, I don't chase them. I create this wonderful energy, and they all sort of sit down, and I pick them up, and I explain to them that it's their time, and they don't mind at all. None of my chickens leap all over the place when it is their time. None of them. This is the way it was intended. When you cut down a tree, put your arms around it and ask permission. And do you know what the tree will do if it's a cedar tree? Do you know what it'll do? It will send you in love an incredible vision of its life. In vision. It's the most spectacular thing you will ever do. You go into sort of a strange feeling, and you see, when your eyes are closed, the whole history of this tree. The only other tree that'll do that, by the way, is an oak. The cedar and the oak tree. Kind of far out stuff, isn't it? No. The oak tree and the cedar tree are the only two I've been able to get to do it. Pardon me? I'm not sure. I've never tried that one. The acacia tree, he says. He's asking about that. I don't know. The only 2 trees I've done. Now, my little girl learned these things not by me teaching her. Superconsciousness and the start of it is caught by your children like a cold. It's pretty remarkable. It has to do with your auric bands, and it has to do with your attachment through love. It's a pretty incredible thing. This is the way it's supposed to be. Now, this mantra, Om Mane Padme Om. You take a deep breath through your nose, not your mouth. All right? Can we do this? Are we ready? Now. Om Mane Padme Om. Om Mane Padme Om. Om Mane Padme Om.
What is that book supposed to do?
Thank you, God, for this grandness, and bring to these people the power of knowledge. This is awakening your soul. This is awakening the power that you are. How's the temperature of the room? You have parasites. Now, I've been waiting for someone to say something like that. He said he's getting sort of an earache in his ear. Now here is a warning to you folks, and this is something that is really important. When you evolve and you have not cleaned this godly temple up, you evolve the parasites. They're already smart enough. But if you evolve the parasites and continue this grand growth, you'll wind up with a bunch of parasites that are ready to ascend with you. And you'll never get rid of them then. It is so important for you to clean up. We have an age regression program that's coming up for the lot of you. It is imperative to clean up. It's imperative to put a little water with some music into it, into your bodies. It's absolute. It is a must. This is the reason that I built the water. It is so that you'll get the help that you need to create with. It helps with the power. The parasite program, unfortunately, the only two that I know that are any good are from these two companies. I'm not interested in what they do. I don't like multi-level marketing and all that. And I've gone to war with them several times to keep them honest. They know I'm doing research on their product every month to make sure that they don't mess up. And now, pardon me? Yes, Arise and Shine is one of them. And this Clear thing, Awareness Corporation, is the other. And they absolutely don't like me because now I don't talk to him anymore. I have an attorney. And he phones them. It's much more effective. They hang up on me. They don't hang up on him. They have an attorney now. And so my attorney phones that attorney and they have a discussion about what I found out in their product. You see, they made promises to me in the beginning. Before they were even started in this thing, they only sold 30 bottles of the Worm Squirm 1 and 2 when I got hooked up with them. Okay? And so they made promises to me. And I'm seeing to it for you that they uphold their end of the promise. Okay? Now, your pets will evolve with you. Deworm them. The same thing will happen. Your animals expect great things from you. You helped create them. So you must clean them up. Don't be picking up any more strange diseases. And for those of you that don't have pets, don't get them. It's hard enough looking after your pets as well as your kids and all the rest of you and keeping everybody healthy. Remember, last night a lady comes to me and says to me, well, we'll call this dog Edsel. Well, my Edsel is so fat that she can't get her tongue back there anymore. So I don't have that problem, do I? And I said, honey, listen to me. Edsel puts it in overdrive and sits on his little rump and comes flying around the corner and puts skid marks on the turf. And then you go and get the vacuum cleaner and heave all that stuff into the air. So we do have a problem, don't we, with our little Edsel? Well, his name isn't Edsel, she said, and stomped off. Didn't want to hear that. I notice she's not here either. Well, that's the way it is. Yes. The same ones that you get for yourself from this company. There's quite a number of ways to do it. How big is the animal? Oh, wonderful. Have you got a nice big rubber boot? No? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, you got to get one. You just sort of slip them into it. No, not upside down, dear. You don't want it. You don't. You're right. You're trying to clean up that end, but from the other way. Besides, it's dark in there, and he would get upset then. They have claws, Did we just do this? I think we did, didn't we? Okay, just sort of hold him there and just slide him into the boot. And he sort of sits there and looks around, and you pet him, and you take an eyedropper and hold his head up and stick it in. Sometimes you can get away with it once, Yeah, till they know how it tastes. Yeah, they don't like the worm squirm, but I'll tell you, you can do a capsule too. A worm squirm 1 and 2 capsule. You can get that stuck in there and get it down. And dogs are great. You get a pack of wieners and stick the capsule in a wiener and just toss it up in the air. And then they're looking for more, What? Only one piece? Right. All of the animals, farmyard animals, everybody has to be dewormed. We all know that. And there are some great ways to do it. Oh, just put a drop or 2 in his water. It's easy. Just 1 drop. They're real small. He's got to drink the water. You ain't giving him any more. Right. Anybody here got race horses? Horses? Well, if you know somebody with a racehorse and you want to make some money, you get a 55-gallon of product from me, and 2 weeks before the horse is going to race, you give him 5 gallons of the liquid, and then 3 days before the race, you feed him 5 gallons of my water each day, and I absolute guarantee he'll come in first. He does every time. Even the old nags, they do just great. You see, horses are now sick from the feed they eat, and their temperatures have changed. And the only horses that win are the ones that are fortunate enough to get their temperatures down for the race. So what you're doing here is you're getting the temperature down. And oh, by the way, don't bet first. Bet second. And just do what I do, put 1,000 on them. Another method of manifesting. Isn't that a great way to do it?
So this would work on Jim Connor or Moxie horses too?
Yes. You bet. 20 to 1 are usually the odds. Yes.
About racehorses, but once you go through the deworming process and all that, and you're cleaned out, what do you do as far as maintenance and protecting yourself?
Okay. Number one, okay, here's the question. She wants to know that once you've dewormed and you're all cleaned out and everything's fine and you got your health back and you're full of energy and pep, what do you do for maintenance? Well, it's real simple. You don't worry about being reinfected. You can't. Forget it. Deworm once a year. Once you've managed to put yourself under control and put a stop sign up for the parasites, they're always going to be around. You're never going to get rid of all of them. Never. And you're going to put a stop sign up once a year, and that's all it takes for wonderful health. Okay? It's real simple stuff. And you do your thing, and when you find out that for your whole family, 1 case of water will see to it that no colds happened in your family that winter, you're going to be very pleased. I thought there was a person under there for the longest time, you know. Yes.
Could you repeat the instructions you gave me for the little girl that doesn't speak, the 6-year-old doesn't speak and has a headache?
Yes. There is a little girl who has an incredible headache. How old is she? She's 6 years old, and the headache has been so bad forever that she can't speak. Now, this is caused by a specific parasite that has feces. The parasite has nothing to do with the pain. The feces has collected a virus, and it's the feces from that virus that's causing the pain. All you do is feed her the water. Just feed her the water. We'll get you the case this morning, okay? And you feed her the water. If the headache goes away, you know that you got to get rid of the big worm that's dumping all that feces. All you've done is gotten rid of the single-celled organism, the virus, that's causing the headache, okay? And I'm donating that water for this cause because I'm telling you that this is going to work. It's going to heal this little girl, okay? Where is she?
Right now she's
In New Jersey. So when you find this works, you can give me a call, okay? Yes. How much do you use for goats? You mean the water? To deworm them? You just go by body weight. You know how much you weigh, and you know how many pills you have to take. A goat's what, 110 pounds? 90? 50 to 90? Well, they'd take only 1 pill. You know? Just go by body weight. Alrighty? Any other questions here? Yes?
On the sheet, there's like one program on one side and one program on the other.
Yes? If you read the program, you'd see one is for worm squirm, one is for arise and shine, and the other one is for the clear. Okay? They're both a little different. Arise and shine is a pretty serious program, folks. I mean, you have to gird up your loins a little for this one. I'm serious. I mean, the other program is a much easier program, but it's much longer. And the reason that it's much longer is because it's not so serious. And I know that 3 months is an awful long period of time to be deworming, but at least it's only 2 caps a day, so you sort of get into the habit, you know? Yes? No. Yes. It's down and dirty. The other one. We only got 2 here. Yes.
You said that once you finish the clean water and the deworming program, you don't need to keep taking water
No.
to maintain?
No. But you'll find out, you know, if you feel a cold coming on, grab a bottle of water and drink some. Knock it out. Oh, you know, if you got a cold coming on, 1/3 of a bottle. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Put up your hand, please, and show this fellow that you've got the sheets and you had some copied, right? You got enough copied for today? Good. It's all written out. You do your thing and just read it up and have a look. And remember, folks, I don't sell the deworming side of this stuff. I'm not interested in it. Okay? Yes?
When should you take them? The first thing in the morning or the last thing at night?
The general program doesn't really matter. No. Yes. Yes. Doesn't matter. It's easy. Nothing, you know. Now, the arginine and the orthanine first. Let's understand what this stuff can do to you. It can throw you into a herpes outbreak. All right? If you've got latent herpes in your body and you take the arginine and orthanine, you make sure you take this Wayne water, because the Wayne water will prevent the herpes from breaking out. But what the arginine and orthanine really is for is when it's taken together for some strange reason, it neutralizes ammonia. And ammonia is worm urine. Now, if you start deworming, you know doggone well the worms are not stupid. And they're all going to stand around and they're going to talk about this and they're going to decide to all have a leak at the same time. And you're going to get all dizzy and fuzzy-eyed and you're going to call that a healing crisis. Well, it isn't. You know? And how can you, if you've got 3% worm feces and worm urine in your blood, how can you not be in depression? How? You know, you've been in depression for so long that you've gotten used to it and you can't handle the workplace because of your state, so you call it stress. And you're over at the water container, you know, having a nice glass of cold water, and Pete comes over and hits on you, and you sue the company for sexual discrimination or something. Whereas if you're out of depression, you look at him and say, look, Pete, one more crack like that, and you'll change your pitch of your voice for sure. You know? And you won't bother with a lawsuit, you'll just get back to work. I mean, that's the way it is. When you're out of depression, or when you have dewormed and you've used a little of this water, all depression leaves, and so do all migraine headaches. And guess what melts away like magic? Stress. It just melts away. It's a wonderful experience. Yes? Yes, it's not the worms themselves. The worms defecate in your system, and they collect and they create a home for a virus. And the virus, when it goes potty, is poison, it's death. And that gives you migraine headaches, because lots of times the feces will collect in these muscles in the back of your head, and that's where the virus lives. And if you've got a stiff neck and you've got problems here, then you are susceptible to headaches and prone to these problems. And I tell you, I have helped numerous people that have had migraine headaches where mental institutions were the next step. 3 days, they're finished with it. Only 3 days, they're done with it. Now then they have to deworm. Yes?
I have a friend who has severe migraine headaches, but not all the time. He's been having it about 8 years. He's an top expert, doing words and so on. What causes it to be like intermittent?
It depends. Usually it's time of the month. And it usually has something to do with the moon and the power of the moon. That's what causes usually it to be intermittent. You know, one of the neat tests to know that if you've got worms is that when there's a full moon, they have these western hoedowns in the cheeks of your rump. and your rump gets itchy. And you don't even realize you're standing there in Safeway scratching it. You know? And that's because they've kicked up such a ruckus that they're damaging and fooling around with the nerve endings, and so you're standing there scratching. And if you listen real carefully, you'll hear the fiddles. Yes.
What is the product experience for?
Experience, this has got to be the strangest product I've ever tested. I wouldn't call this stuff an intestinal cleanse at all. It's called experience. He says, what is the experience part of the program? What does it do? And you know, I didn't have much faith in it when I saw the ingredients and saw what's in there and saw all the stuff. But for some reason, it's one of the, on a small basis, one of the finest small intestinal cleansers I've ever run into. It just works like magic. I don't understand it. I don't know why it really works. It really shouldn't, but it does. And you start to clean up the small intestine. So that's why I ask people to try it. Yes. No, I don't recommend doing it during a full moon. What I'd suggest is to do it at least 2 to 3 weeks before the full moon, and then you know, they won't be in a good mood, so the fiddlers will stay home. You know, yes. No. If you're pregnant, nobody does this program. Nobody. Now, this has happened in several cases. As a matter of fact, every one that I know about. The last 2 months that you're breastfeeding, you do a deworming. And guess what happens? The infant all of a sudden goes into what appears to be shock, starts to shake. And then all of a sudden it vomits. This has happened every time. And it vomits up a whole handful of live worms. Every single time this has happened. You are conceiving your children with about 24 varieties of parasites. Thank heavens it's only 24 varieties that I know of, yes.
These worms have something to do with ear infections.
That's what causes it. Now I'll tell you about an MD that I know. I won't use his name because he doesn't want me to. His wife tried my water for cats because they had some kind of strange cross between a bobcat and a house cat, and it became some kind of weird cat for 15 grand a pop. And the problem with it is that cats seem that the cats got pneumonia and died. So she uses my water, and of course now there's no pneumonia because my water knocks pneumonia out. So she was really sold on my water, and she says to her husband, "You have to meet this man." Well, he didn't want to meet me, but he had to keep peace in the family. So he came to meet me, and we sat down. I'd never seen the gentleman before, and he looked at me and said, "Look, I'm damned here if I do, and I'm damned if I don't." And I said, "I don't understand." He said, "Well," he said, "you know, if I try your stuff and it works, I'll never hear the end of it. And if I don't try it, I won't get any peace." So that's how we started the little talk, and I looked at him and I thought, oh, I better pull some energy on this one. So I started pulling energy, and pretty soon I looked at him and I said, "Gee whiz," I said, "you know, you have a horrendous kidney infection." And he looked at me and he said, "Yeah, I heard you did this stuff. I'm on a different antibiotic now, so everything's fine." And I said, "And what's all this stuff I see here? I've had bad breath for years." And I said, "What do I see in your ear?" And he said, "Well, that's a hearing aid." And I said, "Well, I think what you ought to do is try a little of my water. I'll get you 3 cases of my water, okay? And I asked her, I said, will you see to it that he drinks it?" She said, "Every breakfast, a glassful." and he's glaring at her. We had a rather quiet dinner. And he went home with her with 3 cases of water, and they tore out of the parking lot. I don't know why he was so upset, but he was. And, one Sunday, about 5 weeks later, he's kind of running out of my water, and he's kind of glad it's coming to an end. He's still complaining about it. And he's finally got a day off, and he doesn't have to be at the hospital, and he's at home on Sunday, and he's laying there in bed, and the neighborhood dog starts to bark furiously. And he leaps out of bed, runs to the window, heaves it open. He's starting to yell at this dog, and she sits up in bed, his wife, and she says, "John, just take your hearing aid out, and we'll all get some sleep." Oh. And he reaches up, and it's out. And he turns to her and says, "My God, I've got my hearing back." His best friend was an ear, nose, and throat specialist that had been misdiagnosing him for 20 years. Got it? This man has all his hearing back, and now for the first time in 20 years, he has good breath. No, I got him to deworm. Yes.
Does this have any effect on eye function?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Look, if you've got flukes in your thymus and your thyroid, it shuts down the acids in your stomach, and mold from fruit that you eat start to grow there. And other things like candida, yeast, start to grow there. From your stomach. Did anybody here, the people here, listen to the lady that is a specialist on eyes? And she said there are lines that run from your stomach up to your eyes. If you've got all this fungus and mold happening in your stomach, and the lines are hooked to your eyes, is it any wonder that we're having eye problems? I mean, we need to clean up. That's all this is about, yes. Will that actually help astigmatism? No, this lady told you how to help astigmatism. It's releasing pressure on the eye by doing this, and then doing this, with your fingers. Did you try that this morning? Well, I mean, you have to do it 20 or 30 times. You do it each morning 5 times, and after a week you find out if your eyes have improved. Yes.
Headaches going away in 3 days, is that just using your water?
Yes, but it will not stay away. You must deworm. She asked if the migraine headaches was just the water would keep them gone, and the answer is no. Yes.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna try it.
Oh, I wish I could say yes. Yeah, you can buy a $500,000 worth of equipment from me, and then you can make the water. It's really expensive, the equipment. Yes.
Yeah, that shit was. You're right. I'll bring it back.
For each one of us.
I'll bring it
All
back
of
right
us
now.
are going back to our families, and we know now that our families are infected. Now, is there a recommended protocol?
Yes. And it's on the sheets that those folks have copied. You can either do the worm squirm one or the other one, and I've listed it out for your family. And if you have children, just half a dose. Yes. He wants to know how I learned this method of manifesting. Well, I was involved in this lead explosion. It almost killed me. You heard that. I was using a substance called efamizamine algae out of Klamath Lake, and I went to Klamath Lake because I realized it stank so bad. I wanted to see if there's any clean material. So I ended up in the north end of the lake, and I ended up collecting raw...
Hey, what's up, people? Can you hear me? I forgot. Mommy what? This kid calls me mommy what? Yeah, machu. That's what he said. I don't know what that means. Yeah, man, for sure. Okay, checking my levels. Check. And we're back. What's up? Stig just called me, my boy Stig. Shout out Stig. Dude, me and Stig go way back. That's my boy. Dude, I was trying to find a circle of 5 people that could help me stay enlightened, and he's one of them. He's definitely one of them. And then another thing too, like I would probably say that I would still be a piece of shit right now if it wasn't for him, because like I was just chilling being a piece of shit, and this dude like called and changed my life, bro. He's like, bro, you're good at what you're doing, dude, and I love it. Please don't stop. I was like, all right, I guess I'll just keep going. But I was ready to just like hang it up because I was a piece of shit. But sometimes it's okay to be a piece of shit, because then when you bounce back, it's like, what's up, G? You know, then you realize like, oh man, I'm so thankful for these people in my life that, like, you know, like, just they like lit the fire that's inside my chest. And my son's sick. Dude, well, not dude, I guess dudes. Maybe there's a girl in here. Doubt it. But check this song out real quick.
Play it to the click.
This is my friend Joe Dinkle.
Oh, I got you.
Dirty, yeah, that's fine. Hey, go sit down over there. Anyways, my friend Joe, dude, is just brilliant, man. Brilliant. He has music on,
Alright, so I'll do,
I think it's on something. Let me get this guy out of here. What's up, G? Oh, heck yeah, brother. Heck yeah. That's what's up. Oh, my goodness.
Don't feel
Hey.
the down. Don't feel the down.
Don't fear.
A new day is rising, a new way of getting round.
My boy right here.
A new way of living, a new way of getting down. Don't feel the down. Don't
That dude looks
feel
cool. Yo.
the down.
Alright, let me see this. It's pretty cool. He came over and recorded like 2 songs at my house one time. It was fire. He's a cool dude. Shout out Joe Dink. He was my sister's, when I moved to Colby to go to college, my sister, I lived with my sister, which totally was not that cool. Anyways, he was my neighbor, and that's how I met him. Shout out Joe Dink. Dude. Look, I had this, yeah, okay. I'll stop. Bro, this dude right here, like, I love this shit.
Hood news. Dandada.
We sit sideways. You can catch me sitting sideways. It's something pretty with the ratchet on me. I stay strapped cause I always keep a package on me. Dirty, it gets serious, niggas die here.
Y'all niggas had it up to now. This is my year. I'm dirty, moving cold through the turnpike. These niggas call me Michael Jackson cause they know the dawn turned white. I live the goose life and move with the moonlight. 100 bricks in the dark to turn the room white. Greenville, we grinding round hills and sideways with guns or diamonds or tails. Step your swag up, I only move with smart dudes. And my trap pump more than your heart do. Fish scale, yeah, I'm scarred for life. Slanging bricks in the jungle, got a Tarzan price. Plus the money longer than the vines swing on. While y'all niggas breaking buds and cutting bells with the chainsaw. Dirty, extra clips when it pop, man. Carbon 15, I go drums to the rock band. Ride in the drop, man. I got plenty raw. White on white being the same color as some dinner floss. Fuck bad fish, scale for the big fish. I'm so ready, you can call my money fish sticks. You can catch me sitting sideways. Something pretty with the ratchet on me. I stay strapped, I always keep a package on me. Dirty, it gets serious, niggas die here. Y'all niggas had it up to now. This is my deal. Okay. I'm dirty, and my eyes sitting real low. And the coupe doors up, like I just kicked the field goal. And hop off in the Tahoe. I blow so much color purple, you can call me Harpo. Y'all niggas can't get close to the door. Y'all got more straps than your mom stuck to the dogs. Bloody dollar make the fatal, homie. If I kill you, only way they buy you is they gotta cut a
Couple gators open is what it says. Couple gators.
Ice on my neck, cost me 10 times 3. $30,000 for a nigga to get free. I just hit Rodeo and I spent like 10 G's.
Shout out Lil
I
Yachty.
just did a show and spent the check on my
Lil who?
mama. When I go and vacate, I might run out the Bahamas. And I keep like 10 phones, damn, I'm really never home. All these niggas clones tryna copy what I'm on. Nigga, get your own, tryna pick a nigga bone. Work the brother skip, boy, I had a good day. Metro PCS, trapping ball, making plays. 50 shades of gray, beat that pussy, Lucy, like ho, Hogan. I know you know my slogan, if it ain't about guap, I'm gone. Niggas hating, cause I'm chosen from the niggas. hating cause I'm chosen. Niggas hating cause I'm chosen. From the concrete I had rolled. Shorty staring at my necklace cause my diamonds really falls. Put that dick up in her pussy, bet she feel it in her toes. I'm a real young nigga from the 6 throwing balls. I'm a real young nigga from the 6 throwing balls. Real young niggas hating cause I'm chosen. Chosen from the concrete, niggas hating cause I'm chosen. From the concrete I had rolled. Shorty chosen from the concrete, chosen from the concrete I had rolled. Concrete I had rolled. Shorty. Concrete I had rolled. Shorty staring at my necklace cause my diamonds really froze. Put that dick up in her pussy, bet she feel it in her toes. I'm a real young nigga from the 6 throwing balls. I'm a real young nigga from the 6 throwing.
It's the healthcare system, it's welfare victims, it's assault weapons, it's television religion, and it's false lessons, it's cops, police, pigs with badges, guns and sticks, it's harassment in the complex you carry when you're running shit, it's wondering if you get to eat, it's the heat, it's the winter, the weather, it's herpes and it's forever, it's the virus that takes the lives of weak and the strong, it's the drama that keeps on between me and my seed's mom. It's the need to speak long. It's that hunger for attention. It's the whack who attack songs of redemption. It's prevention. It's the first solution. It's loose. It's out for retribution. It's mental pollution and public execution. It's the nails that keep my hands and feet to these boards. It's the part-time job that governs what you can afford. It's the fear. It's the fake. It's clear it can make time stop and leave you stranded in the year of the snake. It's the dollar, yen, pound, it's all denominations. It's hourly wages for your professional observations. It's on your face and it's in your eyes, everything you be. Cause it ain't me, motherfucker, cause it ain't me. On and on and on and on. The list goes on and on and on.
Yo, hey yo, fuck Atmosphere. I seen you live and I was like, man, I just wanna cross out both my eyes. This the worst show I ever seen. I can't believe I just hiked up that mountain to see Atmosphere with fucking red rocks. I'd rather kick rocks and act like a fucking sloppy snob. Like, damn. That dude got on stage and it just was not fun to watch. I was like, man. Plus, I think someone roofied me or something. I bought this joint from a dispensary, like a pre-roll, and I smoked that shit, dude. And then all of a sudden, like I don't even want to talk about it. It's just bad, all the way bad, 100% bad. I mean, I survived, but dude, I was all fucked up, dude, trying to hug on this girl that was not my girlfriend. Dude, try to like swing on me. I'm like, bro, you don't want this. I was like, I thought that was my girl. He's like, get the fuck off my bitch. I was like, bro, she's way more busted. Look at my bitch over here. Look at your bitch. You think I'm gonna hug up on a nasty bitch? Bitch, you dead wrong. I'd rather chew. Whoa. You scare me. Hey, I'm going live right now. You scare me. Look, you can walk by. You can go. Yo, my bitch just scared the fucking shit out of me. Like, make some noise or do karate. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, go change your diaper. Yo, change your fucking diaper, cause you smell like shit. That's just some words that your dad like to spit. And if your mom's looking, I said spit on it. Spit on it, then sit on it. Yo, nasty. I'm just joking. procreate. I just penetrate. Yo. Why does that beat keep fucking shutting off? I don't know. Freestyle is whack. It's my fault. I'm gonna play some steak for y'all. For the two people that are here. What's up? Yeah. Yo. Fuck. I need to quit saying bad words. I'ma learn how to rhyme without saying bad words. I doubt it. But I never doubt myself. Yo. Insomniac. Yo, does my voice sound good? I have it like running through a equalizer now. So I could like change it. Like, is it too high? I could do this. What's up? Y'all probably didn't even tell. Yo. Alright, I'm gonna play some Stig. It's time. Ooh wee. Okay. Yo, check this shit out.
Insomniac, maniac, straight maniac, always coming back, wrapped in black with the body sad, always send you back when the demons contact, and they interact, watch the retrospect to your fucking neck, how many bodies left, bleeding blood, on the corner spot, how many bodies left, I think they said this a lot, make no question how it was, the maggot feasting like my thoughts, all their lives of what it calls, the way you're willing, looking lost, through the voice of getting down into oblivion to fall, stay frozen, cut by my soul, you're getting dragged through the mold, you can't survive the horror, when you're great up on the floor, that's a pure rain, all around the room, the shadow got us here to take your life and consume, the pain is deeper, no one to be here without you, I pray to take your life and toast it, think I'm a few, two stones can show me what the future is coming to, the way you brought it taught me all the things you do, the dick collected, keep it a secret for the show crew. Take your life and consume.
But in the shadows lurks a monstrous evil.
Yo, that was tight. Shout out Stig. I'm trying to. I'll play this one while we wait. It's a good song.
Reluctantly crouched at the starting line.
Engines pumping and thumping in time. The green light flashes, the flags go up. Churning and burning, they yearn for the cup. They deftly maneuver and muscle for rank. Fuel burning fast on an empty tank. Reckless and wild, they pour through the turns. Their prowess is potent and secretly stern. As they speed through the finish, the flags go down. The fans get up and they get out of town. The arena is empty, except for one man still driving and striving as fast as he can. The sun has gone down and the moon has come up. And long ago somebody left with the cup, but he's driving and striving. Looking the turns and thinking of someone for whom he still burns. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. She's all alone in a time of need. Because he's racing and pacing and plotting the course.
Alright, I'll try. I got you, dog. I got you.
no flashbulbs, no line. He's haunted by something he cannot define. Bowel shaking earthquakes of doubt and remorse assail him, impale him with monster truck force. In his mind, he's still driving, still making the grade. She's hoping in time that her memories will fade. Cause he's racing.
Okay, I'm jacking it right now. I'm not jacking it, but
he's fighting and fighting and riding on his horse.
I'm not jacking it, bro. I don't jack it, dude. I used to when I was younger.
And long ago somebody left with the cup, but he's striving and driving and hugging the turns and thinking of someone for whom he still burns. Cause he's going the distance. He's going for speed. She's all alone.
Alright, I'm downloading it right now. What other? I mean, I'm not trying to say give me more, but oh, you know what? What the fuck is that dude's name?
He's racing and pacing and plotting the course. He's fighting and fighting and riding on his horse.
Dude, I just found it. What the fuck? Oh my god. Dude. Y'all are in for a treat.
Okay, anyway, here, that's just, okay, here we go with that spaghetti,
Now here we go again. Me and my lonesome man friend. Spin up your dope for sure, man, I'm just saying. And I ain't playing. I should tell your mama on you. Me and my folks rolling bins, yeah. We'd be so close, holding
I love
hands,
this dude, to be honest.
yeah.
His name is Red Without Machine.
I ain't playing, I ain't playing. I should tell your mama on you.
But
the smoking on that granddaddy make you wanna slap your grandmammy. Make you wanna hit that lappy tappy. Wonderful. When I do it, girl, you make me happy. So we about to get hyphy with it. You go again. Me and my lonesome ass friend. Spin up your dope for show, man, I'm just saying. And I ain't playing. I should tell your mama on you. Me and my folks rolling bins, yeah. We'd be so close, holding hands, yeah. Kicking your door to show you I ain't playing. I ain't playing. I should tell your mama on you. The smoking on that granddaddy, daddy, 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 daddy. Make you wanna slap your grandmammy.
Make you wanna slap your grandmammy. Make you wanna slap your grandmammy. Make you wanna slap your grandmammy. Make you wanna hit that labby tabby. You wanna hit the labby tabby. You wanna hit the labby tabby. You wanna hit the labby tabby. Make you wanna slap your grandmammy. You wanna hit that labby tabby. Daddy. You wanna hit the labby tabby. Daddy. Labby tabby. Daddy. Labby daddy. Labby tabby. Wonderful. When I do it, girl, you make me happy. So we about to get spicy with it. You claim that you don't like me, quit it. After hours, girl, I'm all up in it. And after that, you keep me Nike fitted. Now here we go again. Me and my lonesome ass man. We'll spit up the dope to show, man. I'm just saying. Why'd you tell your mama on you? Me and my folks rolling bins, yeah. We be so close, holding hands, yeah. Kicking your door to show you I ain't playing. I ain't playing. I should tell your mama on you. Whoa! Monet Soleil Sash on you, yeah. Treasure Smiley Tosh on you, yeah. Regina Lucino, yeah. Sabrina Christina, yeah. Stacy Tracy, yeah. Cagney Lacey, yeah. Brianna Bianca.
That's why we never been to the beach. Water splashing on our Y'all don't really won't know, man. That's why we never been to the beach, water splashing on our feet while we tanning in the sand. Just bring it back to me every day of the week while we stack them.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest. None of that was good, and I hope that. I mean, I tried, dude. I tried. It was just not good. It was not good at all.
Man, we ain't fucking with that fake motherfucker MC, whatever that motherfucker name is, man. We got a real crew. We got motherfuckers over here rapping for real, eating pussy on records and shit. That shit ain't what's happening. We got some real shit. Trying to be.
Laughing gas, these hazmats, fast cats, lining them up like ass cracks. Lay these ponies at the track, it's my chocolate little time.
Shit, I'm stepping in harder this year. Yeah, been rapping in harder this year.
Watch me as I gravitate. Ha 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 ha.
Yo, we gon' ghost town, this Motown with your sound. You in the blink, gon' bite the dust and fight with us. With your sound, you kill the ink, so don't stop, get it, until you cheddar hit it. Watch the way I navigate.
Damn, you said different was fire, bro. Quit lying, bro. I tried. I feel like.
Hazmat, fast cat, lining them up like ass cracks. Lay these ponies at the track, it's my chocolate little time.
Shit, I'm stepping in harder this year. Yeah, been rapping in harder this year. Watch me as I gravitate. We gon' ghost town, this Motown, 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 your sound, you town, with your sound, Motown, with your sound, you in the blink, gon' bite the dust and fight with us. With your sound, you kill the ink, so don't stop, get it, until you cheddar hit it. Watch the way I navigate.
But it ain't nothing new. What happened to your funk? Did you lose it or did you get juked by dangerous music? We stole all your money and all your songs. Done you like a hoe and then sent your ass home. One punk came and went, had to fire the hoe, but I'm still a pimp. MC Lawrence. Would've never been shit without the badass gangster. Now he's gon' the gangster back. I'm about to tell you how what you play I have to be. This shit comes naturally, so hoes quit asking me. I never listened and used to cuss in back of the church, blacking the max, my verse packing down on the church. Ready to drop any sucker on contact. You can't keep me calm black, so pass me the bomb sack and watch me extend with a grin to another place. I live on the edge and the feds in the brother's space. But ain't no stopping this fool, I'm on the rampage, break out in the damn raid, so don't try to stand straight. Sick in the range, you get maimed, I don't fight fair, strike with all might, in a sight is a nightmare, and I'm always using my dick cause I'm slick with a fly bitch, and rapping that rhyme is my psychopath sidekick. Two hard-headed niggas, yeah, we advocate violence, talking shit to the world cause we don't have to stay silent. Steady searching for a bad plan, thinking like a madman. Your crew think they tight, but when I come they a sad clan. So fuck it, I'm always causing ruckus. Whoever wanna disagree, then grab my dick and suck it. Dilly is always doing shit. They always doing shit. Ron is my psychopath sidekick. hard-head niggas, yeah, we advocate violence. Talking shit to the world, shit to the world, shit to the world, cause we don't have to stay silent. Steady searching for a bad plan, thinking like a madman, thinking like a madman. Your crew think they tight, but when
I know when our body's back, it's just like any fat. Going back, and just like that, shown it's a passion.
just never pack your weapons, fucking with the bad influence split. Done you like a hoe and then sent your ass home. Done you like a hoe and then sent your ass home. Done you like a hoe, done you like a hoe, done you like a hoe. I can't stand. Done you like a hoe, man, big man, big man, big man, big man, 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 man. Done you like a hoe and then sent your ass home. One punk came and went, had to fire the hoe, but I'm still a pimp. Lord, would've never been shit without the badass bankster. Now he's gon' play on out. Had to put his back foot in his mouth. To say I'm sorry when you're funny. Y'all can have him, cause dangerous don't want him. He tell a lie almost every other minute. I'm like Benny, I ain't in it. Go on with your reject. Rapper tastic, rapper tastic, rapper tastic. You get more from a prize in the cracker jack.
Since Bank said he can't have it. Get in where you fit in, punk. It's what life is all about. Did I get him? Did I get him? Wait.
Yeah, you got it.
It's the end?
Bitch ass nigga.
Done you like a ho-ho and then sent your ass home. One punk came and went, had to fire the hoe, but I'm still a pimp. Don't be ashamed, cause the motherfucking turf is a place to be, where hella niggas get shot at. So you better pop back, or your ass getting dropped black. Cause niggas lay you on your back fast. So you better grab a cat and pop the cap and they black ass. And let loose the whole clip. And let these motherfuckers know that you ain't taking no shit. I mean, you gotta be a nut, fool. And you can't give a fuck, you get cut, nigga, fuck school. Because the shit don't even last long. Get a key from my OG and get your fucking cash on. And if a nigga got some drip, get your gank on. But if a nigga poppin' lip, nigga get banked on. Don't ever go out like another sucker. You gotta show everybody that you the baddest motherfucker. Rapper, chat, you getting more from a prize in the cracker jack. And since Bank said he can't have no more phone, get in where you fit in, punk. It's what life is all. Did I get him? Did I get him? Wait, it's the end. Bitch ass nigga. Damn, you like that nigga?
down for the one you serve. Not going to get what you deserve. Bow down for the one you serve. You're going to get what you deserve. Looking for the cure. God, money's not concerned about the sick among the pure. God, money, let's go dancing on the backs of the brood.
We up in foot like I'm looking like I need those. 10 and a half, and if you got them, give me 2 of those. I can tell she never seen Murphy look before, cause she just standing there as if I'm shooting free throws. I said, excuse me, miss, I only wanna buy shoes. She said, I love you, Murphy, especially in the white and blue. I said, the white and blue sound nice, make it twice. And I signed a autograph. I keep it real dirty, dirty, you know how I do. Rolling gold with the niggas, the profits, I want the door like pop. Ain't the socks low, nigga, I got with it to the soul. Brothers come with my laces with solo in the winter gold. And the hot summer flow, then it's back to the on purpose, working the dot in the top.
Finally, someone rolled me out of my bed, wrapped a sheet round my neck and put a light to my head. They said, Kate, the way you rhyme is so out of place. I said, get that flashlight out of my face. One notebook, one trip pen, and one session, no lecture. feedback, tidbits, or blunt session. No disrespecting, but the shit that I rely on
is ink I've been involved with. Touched it like a pylon. Scary Larry hand out the back of Quan Bolden. Swollen on the track with Jack feels golden. And if you don't like it though, step out on the porch quick. Rehearse it back at Kirk Rabbit. Tell me how you torch shit. Otherwise I don't care. Your mom could get the smoke here. She's a nosy trick. Suck the dick and get some coke queer. They love the Frenchie, but I'm a lot more like Voltaire. Stomping through the trench and hold the stenches of the warfare. Spread it out in the Ross top, planet of the hostile. Within your atmosphere, the sweater pulling mark fire. It's what it costs time, living in this art style, bored with life. Sucking on the clip of bar style. We looking for a raw crowd where the heads nod and eyes be red. Flickering like lions in the dead dawn. And headstrong, technique was tech war. Money ain't long, boy I'm broke like checks drawn. But they don't get me down, son, stacking for the next run. Round reading from the text, son, exception, I hold flow. So no quick and close wrists with glow sticks and bow bits. I coach kids with no fist, the Pope comes in focus. Broken like the first record Slater, Rawson, last name, breed, handgun, flash, bang, play song. This one's for hip hop and all the old heads that froze kids when they spit word in folks' cribs.
The road is over, and all the tears are dried up. Niggas hanging tape on the cut, harder. Looking for the nigga who wanna put on my homie. And I'm going odd, so now your life is what you owe me. Look deep into the eyes of your motherfucking killer. I want you to witness your motherfucking murder, nigga. And since you wants to kill, then your ass has got to front. But ain't no police, then boy, your ass has got to die. We play the game for kids.
I mean, I'm having a good night, but these mixes are trash. I need some new music because I only downloaded music for like 30 minutes. Like I don't need DJ because I keep using this song. Maybe.
And like I said before, there'll be no tears in the end. I'm rolling through your hood and now my heart is filled with anger. You at your sister's house and now your sister's life's in danger. With the ganger, niggas wanna bang ya and hang ya, stand ya with one up in the chain. Let's take a trip up Hollywood so you can see how many niggas in my hood is down.
Oh, this is just a freestyle I did.
Yo, I used to wanna fuck Britney Spears. And before that it was Sable with the beers. Smashing John 3:16.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, he used to be me. I mean, I used to wanna be him. Cause he's the fucking man at the gym. But then I grabbed a pen. Cause Marshall Mathers came out about to sing. 7th grade, maybe 8th, I don't know. I was born purple days, born purple days. Purple days. At the park, don't tell my mom on me, cause she was fucking bored. Like a dog, that's why I call her a bitch. Straight up to her face and she don't know how to act like this. Like I'm hearing this shit up from my kids. I'm like, shut up stupid bitch, you fucking sick. Sick in the head, why you so depressed bitch? You should just lay in bed. I better stop saying shit, cause I regretted breakfast in bed. If I see your bitch get some head, yeah, 360 degrees in a circle, but hey, I see two ways, cause every street that be blue haze, I mean blues, whipped off that foily. Why the fuck you stupid bitches annoy me? I'm just trying to park my car, and I look over and see two homeless people whipping on the foil. I'm like, damn, this is really what the world's at? Do I even wanna be here, man? Shit, I don't blame D-Millie for offering himself, cause if I was offered the opportunity, I'd be like, is it really worth
same body for the same pedigree. I be spitting rhymes, y'all be smoking methamphetamines. I killin' shit, I be realin' shit. And after the end of this, I dealin' shit. I be like, yo, you should watch this. Nobody will accept me and I be fucking awesome. Ain't upside down like a possum. I'm gonna go around. I am the flavor in your ear. Yeah, the flavor in your ear. I would never put 5 on it. It's more like 50 to get on it. No, I never smoke blues. Why? 'Cause the blues looking stupid. You fucking hunch on me. You fucking watching Rolland. And I hate my Uncle Stan, 'cause I gave him the cure for cancer and he said, what? Why? I ain't listening to you. You don't know shit, homie. You dropped out of school. And I'm like, Stan, why your pants so high? You should hit this motherfucking J and get high. But instead you did a bunch of fucking chemo. And now you look like shit and you don't, I mean your days are numbered. The only reason that I found a girl 'cause I was humble. Yeah, and I fucking had the time. Next time I see you, you'll probably die. I mean dead. I don't wanna. Fuck. Nah, I don't want. I got a time. I want a time. How do people talk in tongues? I just want to say like, oh, they was just faking it. I grabbed the Fago, then I started spraying it like I am a juggalo. But if you didn't know the difference, you would never know. They label a gang shit, and I'm in the rebel mafia, and that's pretty much the same shit. No, we label a gang 'cause we run the streets. Cocaine so white in this
Skinny exorcist.
I mean no other way. I'm getting high as I can be. Why? 'Cause I'm a giant, Steve. He who fought the giant is the smartest. I'ma fucking learn how to be an artist. How? What? You don't give up on yourself. I quit my fucking job, homie. I give up on wealth, 'cause, yeah, I got a bunch of free time. And I like to sit back and write. And if I see your bitch, she ain't a dime. She barely a nickel. And I'm fucking letting it be known that your bitch wanna bone. She in my DMs, pictures. Oh, yo, let me tell you this little story. One time Freemasons
horny, so she sent me fucking titty pics in a fucking bubble bath on the phone and flips. So you know the quality was kinda shitty, but I could see her fucking nipples and her titties. I think those are the same thing, but I'm like, damn bitch, hold up, you got a wedding ring. She said, I don't fucking care, Mike's a piece of shit. Every night he's drunk on the couch, fucking 6:30. So I am left alone and I need a little attention from Rebel Nasty trying to bone. I said, yeah, you wanna fuck me, that's crazy. Bitch, you was my manager's lady. But hey, I guess I'm with it. Just as long as he don't find out, I'll give you some of this dick. gave her some dick. Mason, you should call me your stepdad. Nah, I'm just playing, I never gave her no dick. But that bitch is horny, she sent me like 30 pics. So what I do, I start showing everybody. I'm like, yo, you want me to flex? Took at my fucking hobby. I got bitches sending me titty pics. And bitches like, damn, we should be friends. And I'm like, no, we should just fucking, you should go. And then I'll fucking hit the road. And then I'll fucking get low. And then I'm slow, like a slug. I be pulling up, I'm serving drugs. Yeah, yo, they call me Slug the Demon. When I see your bitch, she is called the Semen Demon. Streaming, that's what I'm trying to do. Why? Cause my head is kinda wonderful. I mean wonderful. Wonder not. Why the fuck they call them astronauts? Cause they didn't do it. Is the world blowing purple? Hey, blowing
Cash
purple.
money,
Hey,
records
blowing
taking over
purple.
for the
Hey.
99 and the 2000. Girl, you really back there, the fact that
7th grade, maybe 8th, I don't know. I was blowing purple haze at the park. Don't tell my mom, homie, cause she was fucking bored. Like a dog, that's why I call her a bitch. Straight up to her face, and she don't know how to act like this. Like I'm hearing the shit from my kids. I'm like, shut up, stupid bitch, you fucking sick. Sick in the head. Why you so depressed, bitch? You should just lay in bed. I better stop saying shit, cause I'll regret it breakfast in bed. If I see your bitch, get some head. 360 degrees in a circle, but hey, I see two ways with every truth. Every blue holes, I mean blues, ripped off that foilie. Why the fuck you? Why the fuck you stupid bitches annoy me? Bitches annoy me. Bitches annoy me.
Bitches annoy me. I'm just trying to park my car. Bitches annoy me. Bitches annoy bitches annoy me. Bitches annoy me. Bitches annoy bitches annoy me. I'm just trying to park my car, and I look over and see two bitches annoy me. I'm just trying to park my car, park my car. And I look over and see two homeless people. We're two homeless people. We've been on the foil. I'm like, damn, this is really what the world's at. Do I even wanna be here, man? Do I even wanna be here, man? I don't blame D-Millie for offering himself. Cause if I was offered the opportunity, I'd be like, is it really worth it? Now I got kids and I'm a jerk still. But I stopped doing drugs. I'm just a lad up on the road. I'm trying to find a rubbing tub. I'm trying to find the best drug. I'm trying to find a little love. Yeah. And I'm finally above. Yo, my skills was better than you. We is a shit, yo. Hey, yo, we are not the same, not even the same pedigree. I be spitting rhymes, y'all be smoking better me. I killin' shit, I be reelin' shit. After the end of this, I'm dealing shit. I be like, yo, you should watch this. And nobody will accept me, and I am fucking awesome. And upside down, like a blossom, I'm gonna go around. I am the flavor in your ear.
flavor in your ear. I would never put 5 on it. It's more like 50 to get the warning. No, I never smoke blues. Why?
It's just different.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Here we go. Feeling that shit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Heart of a soldier, mind of a warrior, about to go ham.
Any motherfucker that be hating on me, I could give a damn. So if you don't like me, hey man, kiss my ass. So after that shit, man, I'm just straight up what the fuck is cash. These other motherfuckers really trash. So after that shit, I'm about to ticket, bring it to the country like Johnny Cash. Any motherfuckers that really wanna come test me, I take advantage of you like Bill did with Monica Lewinsky up in the Oval Office, oh so often. So after that shit, man, cause you know that, man, I'm about to go so off with. Yo, I'm so raw like Dylan East's murder charges, killing season, the only reason why I go so hard. So after that shit, man, I'm about to pray to God. And after that shit, maybe I'll just accept the dawn. I'm about to let the next homie wreck it, so don't disrespect it. So after that shit, so please, you gotta check it, yeah. He just killed it, waiting for
rest in peace, D Miller.
Bros, we out here shining stars.
R.I.P.
We out here shining stars. Okay, so any motherfucker that ain't see that we can kill it, I feel like they ain't really get stuck up in the feelings. This is chillin' shit, then we having fucking children. This is killer legacy that's about to happen in vaginas. I don't know what's gonna happen, so they been acting like they finest. I'm so fucking cool, but I've been chillin' with them highness, and I don't know what they fucking see in me. The recipe gon' really go and end in me. My enemies been fucking on that energy. It's the testament, so this gon' be the end of me. Okay, you ain't really feeling like we motherfucking know. Got your bitch up on my dick and now she sucking on my toes.
That's some real shit.
Niggas ain't gon' sound like we familiar, like one of a million. So you motherfucking feel it. Everything I do, I put my blood and sweat into. I feel like they been treated, you ain't feel like they been on snooze. They sleeping on real niggas like they been sleeping for 9 5s. You gon' get your ass to work, then get your ass back to life. Yeah. I'm far from perfect, so catch me swerving. Yo, maybe I'm power surfing. Fuck with me, you get your ass kicked with the shower curtain, that's for certain. So after that shit, man, I'm really worth it. I know my self-worth, I know I'm made of. But all these bitch niggas, man, they want no shell love. Hey, man, I'm feeling spittin' with my goon. And after that shit, man, I love my homies to the sun, right back just to the moon. I'm blasting off, 5, 4, 3 too long, man, looking like a NASA launch. Yo, you haters better get a grip like if I was just jacking off. And after that shit, oh my gosh, I'm just so raw. I'm fucking this beat, man, without a condom on, like if it was a fat bitch over here. I'm on my John. Hey, you know I'm about to wreck, you about to go in. So oh my gosh, please Lord Jesus, please forgive me for my sins. All the time that I fucked up life. And after that shit, I'm just stick to the grind with Rebel Nasty Mafia.
Yeah, Rebel Nasty Mafia. Yo, it's the Rebel Mafia. Grab your gun and your clip. We're gonna pull up in the new stolen whip on some 22s. Or are they 48s? I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I never learned how to drive slow. Learn how to drive slow. Learn how to drive slow. I'm always in the fast lane. Always doing things that make my brain go a little crazy, like eating LSD for breakfast. You know that I did, and I am the one that don't need a half script. I'ma bring it to the fire, I'ma bring it to the flame, cause all the homies round me, cause we got the skills and we gon' bring the pain. Yeah, motherfucker, you know who he is. Rebel Nasty, yo, what's up with it?
What's up with it?
So please don't get it twisted, and my homies is just about to get it. Yeah.
This is a song in reverse. Yo, this sounds weird. Weird.
beat that high. That look, yeah, we behind it. I so selling right. That whoosh, nigga, whoosh, whoosh, and it's neat. That look, yeah, we behind it. So what's this selling right? That whoosh, nigga, whoosh, whoosh, and it's neat. Everyone there. So I see him when in there, yeah, cause I got my kind of TFG now, and yeah, what's saying that I can't want me, got right in, yeah, I'll be nice, then the CF on my ball, funny crowd, fishing here with. Yeah, she ran more, got my switch, and it's my soul. Yeah. and you can run it fucking way. When you send a rope, say yeah, holding up, it is yellow. Yeah, so body bust. Yeah, y'all feel why the y'all stupid. Yeah, we go for me with that. Yeah, I be living, yeah, I'm rough, yeah, I'm rough, yeah. Yeah, see, don't say what I did was 8 years that I had when I'm 8 years, and I need more bitch, yes, and I lost you. And all lives. Oh, yeah, we're confident on that. Oh, yeah, we're confident on that. Oh, the fuck. I'm a fuck, what? I'm a wall, but not come up. I'm a wall, yeah, I'm a confident. Oh, say, was, Steve, you remember we got, Steve, didn't we, you know, sir, you bet, I'm Steve, you know that, Steve, yeah, Steve, go for the mama, baby.
Like Boy, that's the drink. In my pockets got a fat bag. In my pockets got a pockets got a fat bag. My pockets. When I step right, stay out my sight. Leaning at the light with the burner clutch tight. Edge fade, cover up the Sachi bright. Neon lights, right, 50 grand on a razor blade. Cut so precise, press a cuss on the white. Never had a wife, but if I did, perfect height. 5'3", perfect timepiece, maybe Rolex on the wrist. Baby blue barrettes, powder spoiler with the kit. Crawling like a kitten, bitch, I'm crawling like a snake. Engine V12, gas supreme as a shell. Check the Adidas, maybe Grand Hill by feelers. What? Haters can't see us, lay them flat like tortillas. Pull out paranoid on the board. I'm coming, that's so hard. Sipping on that hard, that's that drink. In my pockets got a bag. In my pockets got a fast bag. My pockets got a fast bag.
You should know. Getting drunk up in the club, we get down. All my ladies to the floor.
Cash in the tank. Lay 'em flat like tortillas. Lay 'em flat like. In my pockets got a fat. In my pockets got a fat. Lay 'em flat like tortillas. I pull out paranoid on the board. I'm coming, that's hard. I'm sipping on that hard, that's that drink. In my pockets got a fat. In my pockets got a fat bang. My pockets got a fat bang. I pull out paranoid on the board. I'm pulling that's hard. I'm sipping on that hard, that's that drink. In my pockets.
Dreidel man inside, Dreidel man up in your way.
Getting cash in the tank, smuggling nuggets across the stacks. Illegal El Salvador. In my pockets,
With no hustle, but blames it on the Jews. Blame it on the boogie. Jackson 5 on me too. They smoking Doja, dreaming about the cat. I'm trying to make moves. How the fuck can I be claustrophobic? Lock me in the stew. Dirty Diana, I was out the Ross, now I won't dress for.
Get stepped on by this fat kid that gets slept on. Suck your mama dry. You're dry. You're jealous cause I excel at everything I try. I'm outlandish. I'll even speak Spanish like mi casa, su casa, viva la raza. I'm a reggaeton rasta. La bamba,
mi bailar samba. Bye Simba. 3D Nimba. 3D Nimba. 3D Ninja. Me eat ginger and wasabi. Oh my kase kimosabi.
I'm coming, that's hard. Sipping on the hardest to drink. In my pockets got a fat bag. In my pockets got a fat bag. My pockets
info. I'll leave the coins in the chest of a dead man. She a little not she a little nympho. Used to dwell, now he do tiny like to tiptoe. Shit was fucked up by Calypso. He'll bomb him, no Francisco. Paul up to coming, I'ma let him peel. Catch that boy and make him backflip like Jaleel. Saddle back strap like a horse, but I don't got concealed. You tryna be gangster, I'ma be a star, mass appeal. With no hustle, but he blames it on the Jews. Blame it on the boogie, Jackson 5 on me too. They smoking Doja, dreaming about the cat. I'm tryna make moves. How the fuck can I be claustrophobic? Lock me in the stew. Dirty Diana, I was at the Ross, now I won't dress for less. They was
talking shit, but now it's congrats on your success. They won't be zero stress. Zero stress. Zero stress. Zero stress. Zero stress. Zero
Yo, there's still someone watching. That's incredible. I just fucked around and just had fun. But Ozzy's still up, so I gotta go deal with him. Not deal with him, I just gotta go be a dad. Do dad stuff, you know? I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye. And it's gonna take like 35 seconds to find the thing.